Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Rosalie, one of the adult programmers for the Wichita Falls Public Library, and I'm here to tell you about this month's craft kit for adults. Each kit will include the following items: one 3-inch embroidery hoop, a sharp embroidery needle, one piece of 14-count Aida cloth, 4 mini cross-stitch patterns to choose from, all Halloween themed, and embroidery floss in a variety of Halloween colors. In this instructional video, I'll explain how to get started with counted cross-stitch, as well as show you examples of what you can create. Step 1. Open your embroidery hoop by unscrewing the closure and taking out the center hoop. Step 2. Place your cloth over the center hoop and center it as best as you can. Step 3. Place the outer hoop on top of the cloth and press it down around the center hoop. Tighten the screw at the closure to secure your cloth. You want the cloth within the hoop to be flat, but it does not have to be taut. Tug lightly at the fabric on the outside of the hoop to achieve this. Be careful not to pull too hard because the center hoop will pop out. Now that your cloth is prepared, we need to prepare the embroidery floss and the needle. Embroidery floss is made up of 6 strands of string twisted into one. 6 strands is too thick for this project, so we have to take one end of the floss and pull away 2 strands from it. Go slow because the floss can get easily tangled during this process. Once you have your 2-strand floss, tie a double knot to one end and thread your needle with the other side. Step 4. Before you begin to sew, find the center of your pattern and your Aida cloth. You can either start in the center of the pattern or count out the squares from the center to the edge of the pattern and the cloth. This is all to ensure that you have enough space for your pattern and so the final product is in the middle of your hoop. Once you have your place figured out, you can begin your stitches. The only hard and fast rule about your stitches is to stay consistent. This diagram shows you the typical direction of single stitches, which is a good method for outlines and small details. For filling in larger areas with one color, try this method of stitches in which you complete the first half of your stitches going to the right and finish the row by sewing back to the left. The back of the second method should look like this. You can also use this method vertically by sewing down and then back up, in which case your stitches would look like this on the back. A couple of things to remember while stitching. Don't pull on the floss too tightly and be mindful of tangled floss. If you work too quickly, you can end up with knots and tangles, and too much stress can cause your floss to snap, like in this example. You can mix, match, and modify the patterns however you like. Here are a few examples of how I did so. Have fun with it. Each kit will include a list of resources, both books and online, just in case you get stuck anywhere. Post your finished products in the comments below. Happy crafting!